Hi, this is Random Ranter for week number 3, and it's Tuesday, April 5th, 2011, if you didn't know that already. It's hard to be random when you don't know what to talk about. Oh, so for school today, we were supposed to bring in our first draft of a script that we've made. So for me, I've done an adaptation of J.K. Rowling's The Three Brothers story, and if you don't know what that is, you need to find out, because it is a beautiful story. I mean, it's not beautiful in, oh, butterflies and pretty hats and things like that. It's actually a very kind of depressing story in that way, but it's very beautifully written. And I love J.K. Rowling's thing, her writing, her style, so yeah. So you all should go read that, and then if my script gets picked, then I'll post the video on here for you guys to watch. Vampires. Vampires. You make me sad. Stephanie Meyer. I love her books. I loved her books. I really did. I enjoyed them. They were really well written. Some of them were really well written. They were nicely put together and laid out and such. But if you have seen, like, Van Helsing and the original Dracula and, like, the beginnings of vampirism, the vampire cult, I guess you could call it, like Buffy and Angel and shows like that, where vampires weren't these sissy girly men who sparkle. I'm sorry, don't care. I know many of you are going to be angry at me for this, but vampires don't sparkle. I don't care what you say. No, vampires don't sparkle. It's not possible. Not supposed to happen. Normal people don't sparkle. You know who sparkles? Elton John sparkles, but he's allowed to sparkle. I mean, he's allowed to be shiny and happy. But vampires, Elton John, huge difference there. I mean, it's massive. I mean, Elton John, total perfect human being. Elton John is a good person. Really, I think he is. I like some of his music. I mean, he did The Lion King, one of my childhood favorites. But when you get into the vampires becoming kind of like Elton John and being all shiny, it ain't gonna work. I'm sorry, vampires are supposed to explode in the sun. Sure, you've got like movies like Underworld where the vampires, you know, can walk outside. There's like the one vampire that can walk outside, but that's because he's like vampire and werewolf at the same time. He's not just a vampire. You know, so it's just Random Ranter for the Awkward People's Blog. Have a good week, and I'll see you next Tuesday.